Coming to stage, a very funny gentleman. Please welcome Vince Bowman.
So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all the candidates for president and their Twitter accounts. Next person is Steve Bullock. So we're on Steve Bullock's Twitter page, and it says Bullock 2020. A lot of them have that basic, you know, your name and then the year for president. No one's really gotten down to the nitty gritty. I guess that comes after someone is selected to go for president on the Democratic side. All right, so we'll just take it as it is. Bullock 2020. And he has a picture of himself. He has the picture of himself in the two pictures. One in the banner, and then one in the circle as well. And he has the Tom Cruise glasses on.
You know, Bill, there's one thing I've learned in all my years. Sometimes you gotta say, what the fuck?
Risky business. Tom Cruise glasses on. Is he trying to look cool? Is he pulling it off? He looks a little cool. I'll give him some cool points for that. And it says of him, because I really don't know who he is, this person, Steve Bullock. It says, husband, father of 3, runner. What does that mean? Numbers runner? Or he runs track? Because, you know, I'm from Harlem. If you say runner, I'll be like, what? Numbers runner? Can I put my numbers in with you? Runner, Montana's 24th governor. Oh my God, he stated the number and everything. The 24th governor. Candidate for President of the United States. Help us secure our space on the debate stage. He's taking it one step at a time. He's like, I just want to get in the debate. You know, the Democrats had a requirements for you to get into the first debate because they couldn't let everybody in. They can only let 20, I believe it was. So 4 people were going to get left out. So you either have to raise a certain amount of money, have a certain amount of donors, or something about the polls. I forget what the requirements were. So he's obviously politicking just to get into the debate. He was like, get into the debate. So he's like, just let me get into the debate and everything will work itself out. We'll see. So that's what it is about Steve Bullock. In his a recent tweet, says 45 minutes ago, we fought dark money and we won. If we can do that in Montana, we can do that nationwide. All right, he has a positive message, but what presidential candidate? Well, there's some that don't have a positive message, depending on how you look at it. So, but that's Steve Bullock for you. All right, he's a husband, father of 3. He runs numbers or track, whichever. All right. So the next person is Pete Buttigieg. All right, Pete Buttigieg. I know a little bit about him. But if you look at his name, you can really pronounce it like this. Pete Buttigieg. 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 But it's really pronounced Buttigieg. And Pete's gay. Alright? And, which, there's nothing wrong with that.
I think this one still deserves the new and improved 2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
You know, my view of gay people are that they're born gay. You know, I say if God doesn't make any mistakes, then He didn't make a mistake with gay people either. That's just me. All right, I'm not gay. I don't know why I felt the need to preface that, but I just want to let you know I'm what you call a gay sympathizer. All right, and Pete Buttigieg, man, he's gonna get ripped because he's gay and his name, the first four letters are BUTT. The comics are gonna have a fields day with this one. All right, but let's see what his description says. Running for president of the United States, Afghanistan vet. I forgot that about him. He's an Afghanistan vet. I think he was an officer. I'm not going to hold that against him either. Musician, businessman, husband to Chasten. Chasten is his... You can't call him lover because they're married. Chasten is his... Oh, he's the husband. I wonder if Chasten describes himself as the wife, or does he describe himself as a husband as well? And South Bend's Mayor Pete. He was mayor of South Bend, Indiana. And in parentheses it says Buttigieg. Buttigieg. Okay, I think he's trying to get you to pronounce his name correctly with that. Buttigieg. All right, I get him. And the way he wrote that out, some people may not get it, that he's trying to get you to pronounce his last name right. But I got it. So he communicated to me well. One of his tweets says, "My name is Poop." Excuse me. I said poop. I just got butt on my mind for some reason. My name is Pete Buttigieg. They call me Mayor Pete. I am a proud son of South Bend, Indiana, and I am running for president of the United States. I say go for it. Well, obviously he doesn't need my endorsement. He is going to go for it. But if he ever got elected president, he would be the first openly gay president. Now, he said that someone asked, do you think there's been a gay president? He said statistically there probably has been. And he may be right about that. I was just reading about one of the first ladies that was a lesbian. One of the presidents, I forget his name. He was a bachelor. So his sister became first lady, and she was a lesbian. All right? So let's not make it seem like, homosexuality just began whenever. It's been around for as long as it's been around for a long, long time. That's the only way I can phrase it, So, that's Pete Buttigieg, the Mayor Pete. I don't know if he wants to stick with that one, because doesn't he want to seem like national and drop that Mayor Pete thing? I don't know. Something to think about. Anyway, the next person is Julian Castro. The picture in his banner says "One Nation, One Destiny." Pretty nice sentiment. And he's a twin, and they come from Texas. They're out of Texas. In his description, it says father, husband, Texan. See, told you. Presidential candidate, former Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Mayor of San Antonio. I love San Antonio. I went there for my AIT. I wish I could have stayed. I got some fine women in San Antonio. And then it says text Castro to 45300 to join us. All right. So, I don't know much about him other than he's a twin and he has a national name. People know of him. I know of him. Here's a tweet from yesterday. It says, "Today I'm putting forward the final component of my hashtag People First Housing platform to help more families realize the dream of home ownership and to boost oversight of Wall Street's housing practices to ensure more families can stay in their homes." Nice message. Can't hate on them for that. Alright. We'll see how it goes with Julian Castro. Alright. Next person on our list, John Delaney. Believe in something better. Oh, is that a swipe at the President Trump? Believe in something better? Delaney for President 2020. And here he is in his picture. He has the bubble jacket on. I like that bubble jacket. It's got the squares. That's nice. If he became president, he should like give one of those to every American. You know, like, who is that promised like a chicken in every pot? A bubble jacket in every closet. So John Delaney, white guy, he's bald on top. Well, if he has a son, he should be glad, because doesn't that skip a generation? Like, my father was bald, but I'm not. So, blessed with 4 great girls. He didn't have any boys, so it wasn't even an issue. Blessed with 4 great girls, unless one of his girls are bald, or any of his girls are bald. That wouldn't be a good look, would it? I hope that baldness didn't affect them. Well, if I said it skips a generation, then they wouldn't have nothing to worry about, would they? Blessed with 4 great girls and to be married to April. All right, he's married to April, the month of April. I'm going to ask him, how does it feel to be married to a month? You know, how does that work anyway? Mm-hmm. Blue collar kid, successful entrepreneur, CEO, Congressman 2020 campaign on jobs, solutions, ideas, unity, and decency. All right, at least he set forth some categories of things that he would like to work on. Jobs, solutions. I have no idea what that means. He wants to solutions to what? That's too broad. He could have left that one out. Solutions to what? The Rubik's Cube? Solutions to what? The freaking how to effectively play BizWiz. Ideas, that's another one that's too broad. Ideas, what does that mean? Ideas. You know, what if somebody had an idea to rob a bank? Unity. All right, unity. I can't hate on unity. That's always good. And decency. Lord knows we need some more of that. All right. My man John Delaney. One of his last tweet was from yesterday. We really do, but it's one of these things. It sounds like he's answering something. We really do, but it's one of these things you have to do on a campaign. Help make our day by donating now and saving as a fundraising email later. Okay, I think he's answering this guy. Let me read this guy first. John Delaney's campaign sent out an email blast to supporters asking for money. Subject line, "We hate this." The campaign says Delaney came up with it himself. This is why the 130,000 request is ridiculous. I think it goes on, but I'm not going to get too deep into it. So he's trying to tell this guy, yeah, we do need to raise money. And they do. The politicians need to raise money. It's just the nature of the beast.